orgulho, porque você igual o Estado. O Estado de Massa está falando
Grand Bassa Monserrado County is the match on hand. The two teams have lost it out. They are technically out of this competition already. After this match, they will bid farewell to the competition, having seen Green Crew County and Margibi County settle to a goalless draw on 5 points each and sails to the semi-finals of this competition. Hello and welcome. It's our second game on hand. I'm here alongside Benjamin Gologo Gagba, and we are bringing you, or on the verge of bringing you, Grand Bassa Monserrado County. Ben, your thoughts?
Yeah, thank you. Pleasure. Last game of the group stage, quarterfinal stage. We are here after the first game ended 0-0. That was a game of no interest. I've never ever been involved in any football of such. So I hope this one is better than what we saw in the first confirmation of those two teams that played earlier. Grand Crew, Margibi are through to the last four. These two teams, Bassa, Monserrado, they are playing for proud.
It's a matter of pride, in the words of Ben Gologo Gagba. The two teams are here on the bench. Bassa against Monserrado County. For the record's sake, there should be a winner here. They should play. The intensity should be better than what we saw earlier on. It is Monserrado Famanta Dean's team against Mota Fofana's Grand Bassa County. Two good colleagues in the dugout who are here to show class. This is the 2025-2026 National County Sports Meet, the very last of the quarterfinal matches here at the Samuel Kayando Sports Stadium.
The referees are in yellow, heavy leg, gold shirt, black trousers. This is the Monserrado team. Will be red and blue, white trims and white number, blue shorts.
Then it looks as if both teams came here with the same color of jerseys. So Grand Bassa will have to put up the orange shirts to change to be a distinct team.
Right. Different. Didn't they have technical meeting?
Yeah, match coordination. Match coordination meeting, yeah.
going to describe the team that wears the orange t-shirt, please?
Yeah, because they don't have numbers at their back for us.
Everything to do about the country being the football
It's
matches.
just Liberian made them in Yama today, pa.
Everything what?
Yama today. A Liberian man, I gotta speak a Liberian man sometimes.
Everything Yama today.
Someone in your short, Aite also wears just a number 12 for Montserrat County. Aite Yangbe.
There's a Barca lineup about the pop on your screen. Croman and goal, the back four of Peter, Swam, Walker,
Yes.
Yangbe. 3 midfielders are Human, Johnson, Coleman, and Goodson is on the other side of CU and Johnson up front.
And that's the line of Barca. Let's now go to the lineups of Montserrat County. So Montserrat County will have water imposed more. Aite Yangbe, Lynch, Camara, Moses, and then Salif, Khalid, Moses, Morgan, Labla, and Doe will continue. No Nao, and of course no Wahi Morgan.
The White Morgan starts number 21.
Yes, Wahi Morgan, okay, it's 21, and Labla is in the middle of the park as well. Aite Yangbe starts, he sets things going. And Grand Bassa County will go straight to their goalkeeper, Chroma. Passer Abakai Swen.
Let's remind our listeners that these two teams have 1 point each after their opening 2 round-up matches. So whatever happens tonight, who goes on to win, if it ends in a draw, they cannot go to the semi-final stage.
So neither of the two teams will go to the semi-final stage. Whatever the results here this afternoon, Grand Crew and of course Margibi have already made it through.
Both of them are playing for Proud.
Swen. And Montserrat County will keep it going. And is making an attempt down that side. It was looking for his on the edge, and it sneaks away. Almost Montserrat got something out of this one.
We didn't see that kind of cross in the whole of the first game.
Yeah, we didn't. And I did say for this one, it'll be a matter of pride. And I think the two teams will exhibit some conduct in this game. I think they will show why people should trust them as players individually. So something is at stake in this game. This could be trouble. Right footer. How did he bend? How did he play this one on target? Off target rather.
Right footer.
Yeah.
Should have done better.
Should have done better in that sort of situation.
He has no time and space. I think first and first he should have had it on target.
Yeah, should have had it on target.
He's in the penalty area. He doesn't have it on Shaka. He pulls the shot wide away from the goal. Goal kick.
It's way off target. And he's not under pressure whatsoever. I don't see how come he bundled that. So we are here. It is Monserrato versus Grand Bassa. In the words of Ben Gakpa, nothing much is at stake in this game. Two teams are just fighting for the record sake for prestige. And the whistle sound, there's an infringement.
Yeah. I saw guilty on that occasion.
Yeah. Maybe this one has some intensity as compared to the first one. At least we're making attempts on goals. So it sends some signals that we might get a winner in this game. We might get a goal if possible.
It's Bassa versus Monserrato. The two teams can qualify to the next round. None of them can qualify to. You have two coaches who,
And it's
Monserrato coming so close. The head up there from the Monserrato player who arrives late in the box, puts it over the bar. So I was just about to say to you,
yes.
two coaches who are familiar with each other.
Yeah, very familiar with each other,
Fofana
Muta and Famata Dean.
Famata Dean. By the way, I must mention, they're former spouse.
Yes, and it's good to be facing each other in the dugout. Famanta is making her debut season as a county meet coach. Muta has been there on dozens of occasions. And he'll put it forward. And it's
You look
Grand
forward
Bassa
to that
County.
handshake
Yeah.
between two coaches.
Did you see that, Ben?
I didn't see the handshake between both of them to start with. Secondly, we're gonna watch throughout the entire of the game.
Yeah, I'm gonna see how. Yeah,
After the
that was
final
good
whistle,
header,
the
Ben.
handshake,
The
yeah.
replay.
Yeah, nice header, but he was
Yeah,
marked.
he was
If he had brought it down, you know,
Yeah, he needed to do better. So he should have gone above the ball a little bit and drag, bring it down for me. But he went hitting it off target. And it looks as if it is now a long ball forward for Grand Bassa, or it's a Monserrato rather, in the Bassa half. This could be trouble. It's troubling. They're looking for an opportunity, Bassa. And they almost got something out of this one, Ben.
yeah.
At least we've seen a game that
I love the quality
that
of
is,
the pass.
yes.
Pass is coming from deep, looking for the forward run. He gets there, loses his footing initially, but regains it. The same managed to pick a red and blue shirt. And then when the shot is taken, has been blocked, right in an orange traffic. And the ball comes back on the play for throw into Bassa. Currently, we have a temporary stop. Bassa players lying on the floor.
Yeah, so the intensity is not bad. It is a good game. So now 7 minutes gone. DSKD Bassa Monserrato. A throw into Barca is taken. And Grand Barca. They didn't have a wonderful season, Ben. Theo Nyman, Jerry is on the ball, a very fine player, Ben. But you admit that Barca really did not spark well. And we did see James Diba at one point in time complaining that the people of Grand Barca County did not give him the opportunity to lead Grand Barca County. And he has serious issues with that, the celebrated star wasn't happy.
One of his complaints was that the Barca team never signed or hired a striker. Okay, most of the front players were all midfielders, wingers. So in his opinion, that made it difficult for him to score goals. And throughout in this competition, in this stage of the competition, they're struggling to get goals.
Yeah, they do find an opportunity here, but it sneaks away. It takes a ricochet of the player and it goes.
That was Monserrato attacking from the right hand.
Yes, Monserrato attacking. They look hungrier than I think these two teams showing some hunger and zest. Corner kick. It is Monserrato's corner. Left foot swung inside, headed out.
So they retake on second.
Has to be another corner.
So take it left footer again.
Yeah.
It's going to be an in-swing.
It's in-swinger actually. It is. And it's just, he bundled into the goalkeeper, that player.
Exactly. I'll see you.
So, Grand Barca County, they had Monserrato pushing them not too long ago. Yeah, I'm seeing some aggression in this game.
Unlike the first.
Yeah, unlike the first. And well, whatever happens, it's about setting the record straight tonight. Barca, Monserrato. Barca will come forward. Keeping in, I don't have a little bit coordinating things. It's a long ball forward across the halfway mark, headed outside. Theo Nyman will get on his left foot, he's been challenged. And Barca will keep possession. Here they are. Is this Morton? Yes. Good possession game from Grand Barca County. And it's coming to Morton this side. And it's dispossessed. And Barca will have to keep it. Good technique. And it's a throw in. It's taken. Abel Kaiswen will challenge for it. And is allowed to play into touch for a goal kick. Incursion set, and it's, yes, he's swinging it inside and it's headed outside, so corner kick quickly played. So the fight for the ball continues, and it's the whistle is sounded. Fofana is standing. A free kick, dangerously poised. It's taken. Well, how did he carelessly play that? Tillman quickly played. Tio is in the box. Lays it across the face of post. And it's brought outside by the Monserrato defense. Barca will pin Monserrato in their own half. It's cross and it's headed offside for another corner. Moses Camara puts that one offside.
Successive corner for Barca, playing in red and blue shorts.
And it's a header. So Monserrato are in the orange shirts, and as you can see underneath, it looks as if their jersey is similar to what Barca has. So being the away team.
Wasn't there a mass coordination meeting? That's what I'm still asking.
Yeah, I'm thinking because they should have known this and they should have gone for the other colors. I mean,
today's not a good day for content.
Yeah, it's not a good day. Too much of mix-ups. Monserrato making incursions, and it's intercepted. Moses Camara will put up a chase, and the ball will bubble into touch. It's a throw in for Monserrato County. Quickly taking. Camara goes to his goalkeeper. Bazi it is.
Yeah.
Paul was coming. Initially, I thought he was playing it. But then they tried to get it off. But it's still forced inside. But this is where I thought he'd play above the goalkeeper, Ben. So, Ben, if this ball had not deflected, or if it hadn't hit the defender, I don't know where he was playing that. Where was he playing that? Back to his teammates?
It was going offside.
Yes, it was heading offside. Now take a look at this. He gets a pass, he's going to get a return, and it only deflects on the player. It comes back into play, and fortunately, they have something on target. But I'm thinking, was it really going to be a goal if that player had not intercepted it?
If the player hadn't took it off the line?
If he hadn't kept it in play, because the direction in which that return ball is going, I'm thinking if it's going to be to his teammate or it's going to go offside.
Oh, you mean before the player?
Yeah, the one which we are finally.
Like it took a wicked deflection.
Yeah, it took a deflection.
So that deflection, I think it was going all the beyond for a goal kick.
Yeah, that's my take. It was headed for a goal kick in my mind.
Yeah.
So Monserrato gets a goal here.
They have their lead.
Yeah, they have their wishes through. Got their first goal in this quarterfinals.
If it stays like this, they will finish in third with 4 points. Only 1 point adrift.
1 point adrift of the top two.
And Maggie will play earlier.
So both Margibi and Grand Crew were on 4 points before that game.
Yeah.
And so it meant that a winner from this game would have gone on 4 points either.
Yeah.
So maybe the goal difference and other would have been calculated. And that's the reason why we didn't see an intensive game. We didn't see a much power game. Take a look at the SKD. It's empty.
In order, that first game was a complete shame.
Yeah. It wasn't a game to write home about. It was just a complete shamble, so to speak.
I had a chit chat with Andy Kwame about it, the deputy minister here. He didn't look impressed, and he was absolutely furious with the boys, Grand Crew and Margibi teams. But I have to tell him, the organizer didn't do well. They playing so poorly. When you
I'm not sure next season we will have this format.
they saw, what was the consequence of their action of not training properly?
I think
So
next season we will have a format
should be
that
better.
we've had before the knockout. Once you come to this stage, you are knocked out, you're gone. Fighting for it, Monserrato County. Monserrato County has a young team then, and maybe they will continue with this team next season. I don't know. I'm not going to be the coach. I don't know who the coach will be, but I sense they're going to stay with Famata, and hopefully the intensity, they could make some adjustments. And you never know this team, the mentality and attitude could change, and they could do better next time.
Probably. The flag has gone up. He's offside.
So 1-0 Monserrato lead here. Ben, do you remember the goal scorer? There she is, Famata Dean.
That's for the first time we've seen her come out of the dugout or the technical area. They come on the edge of the line there to give some instruction. For many minutes we've seen Muta Fofana. He looks very dejected, Musa.
Yeah, Muta.
This is not what you expect from Muta Fofana in this sort of tournaments, you know.
Yeah, passer making incursions to come back on level terms, looking for penetration. They are dispossessed. Monserrato will come forward. A penetrating pass intercepted. And Edwin Bata Foyen is here. Edwin, much intensity, much purpose, much energy as compared to what we saw between Green Crew and of course Margibi.
Yes, but the only disappointing part is that you have to recognize the Monserrato County player from their shores number, and which giving us a very, very difficult one to just see who's on the ball, because I think the two teams came with a similar color in terms of the shirts. So because of that, they have to use a warmer shirt to cover the jersey. So for Basel, they can only be identified by their shirt number, but for Monserrato, it's not the same, and I don't know why. For Monserrato, it started when we go downstairs and get in the team lineup. You could not get a lineup because the match community says the list wasn't recorded on the game sheet. So all this stuff, and now we see what's happening. It's just difficult, but it's a good game. Monserrato, a young team, Basel, a well-composed team, know how to play the ball around in terms of ball coordination, very fast in transition. But let's see how it ends. For now, Monserrato is in front.
Monserrato are in front, 1-0, coming in the, was it the 16th minute then, 50?
Exactly.
Okay. And still Basel pushing to get an equalizer. So Famanta Dean steps ahead of Muta Fofana.
She learned a lot from him, I understand.
Yeah.
I've got to understand, and growing up as a young coach, you know, you have your fiancé so much invested into this coaching stuff.
Yeah.
You get passion from a footballer.
And then all of a sudden, you rumble into it.
They're going to teach you a lot.
Yeah.
So I know for the most part she owes something to him.
Yeah.
It's almost looking like the student is leading the teacher.
Yeah, you're right.
I don't know as far as this league is going to go, but for the moment, the teacher is the happier of the two.
Indeed.
It's most often the case.
Is it the teacher now or is it the student?
The student to lead the teacher is most often the case.
Yeah.
You know,
because the student will always want to prove a point. So,
More so,
Yeah.
for those who are Christians, okay, he all run it. But for those who are Christians, most if you believe in the Bible, you believe in Christianity, the book of Deuteronomy chapter 5 says that every generation has the ability to be better than the previous generation.
because they must have seen,
Yeah.
they must learn,
So
and
till-
they will have improvements.
Till has a
the-
junior ball.
Yeah,
He loves to see a junior ball go higher than where he reached in life.
exactly.
So if he were tutoring her, mentoring her, setting stage, I mean, it is your wish to see what you mentor,
Yeah.
who you have tutored over the
Flourish
past
to the
year
highest.
flourish,
Yeah.
more than you.
And
Wow.
I want to agree with that.
was a good run.
Could that be a penalty?
No,
It's not?
No,
Okay,
no.
it's a foul.
no, not a foul. He lost the 14 in the process.
Okay. Barca will come forward. They are down by a goal to nil in this game. Good intensity, good purpose. It is easy to say it's alive. The stadium is not really as noisy as you want it to be. But Grand Barca are pulling the strings, a penetrating pass. It's a left-footed ball. It's too many flags there. Barca still fighting their way forward. They want to come on equalizer. It's brought to the flow, but the referee sees nothing wrong, and it's a corner. So it is a corner kick from the right foot of Moses Camara, the under 20 central defender.
But he produced a brilliant block
Yeah, he's
on that occasion.
he's
Right
not.
there.
Yeah, there he is.
Brilliant block.
There he is again.
Follow it up with a sliding challenge.
He is just not relenting so easily. Grand Barca, Montserrat will transition. They come
Nice.
forward.
The flag stays down too.
He should be offside. Then he should be offside. Famanta is running alongside a player. Take a look at this. Is he not ahead of them by inches?
Let's see the replay.
I want to see the replay
It was
again.
brilliant.
The run was good, but I think he's ahead of those two players now.
The camera angle.
It's still a little bit tight. So let's take it from another angle. I think he's offside. If you take it from an angle from this side,
This camera up to show them.
yeah, we need this camera,
So long cameras going to show. Not even this one.
not this one.
But that was a brilliant, daring challenge.
Yeah,
That's bold defending. It shows
yes, it
bravery.
was. Barca will come forward. Moses puts up a challenge, picks it up. So we'll be here next week,
Wednesday. For football, it's 4 p.m. But broadcast starts as early as 1 p.m.
Yes.
for the first kickball game. The next one is 2 p.m. and then 4 p.m. for football. The last game is 6 p.m. So probably we might be leaving for a little later. After 8 o'clock,
that is going to
because-
be the semi-finals.
Yeah, if the game
then-
doesn't end with a scoreline that one team wins, then we have to go to penalty shootout.
Penalty shootout.
I don't know, we have extra time.
Yeah, we've got floodlights, so I'm not worried about how those games will end. Then there should be some ending. Those games have to end. Corner kick. It will be an out swinger. There he is, brings it outside, and there is no attempt to head it in.
Barca, Malu, Johnson, Clares on the turn.
Yeah. And Barca will transition. Very good move down that side. It's laid off. It's well defended by Aite.
That's a back post. This is good from Montserrat, a free kick.
Yeah, good for Monserrato. And of course, Basel are just not setting back. They open this game up and they creating chances. Almost.
He's trying to line up an attacking throw. You want to see how many orange shirt Afghan Basel players are inside the box. For the moment, 3.
Long throw in, header, and it's off
They
target.
did so well. They were being outnumbered,
Yeah,
but still though he managed to
he
get his
leaves
hair
the
to it.
flow, massive height, and he hits it. They say the whistle sounded. Maybe a foul committed or so.
Half an hour gone till.
Yeah, half an hour gone. 1-0 Monserrato lead. At least we have a goal in this game, and chances are still being created.
Did he go outside with the ball?
No, he didn't.
Yeah, he did. He did, yes. The Monserrato goalkeeper did catch the ball outside. He's trying to demonstrate. But the referee is going to produce a yellow card. That's a correct decision. Yellow card.
It's a yellow card for him.
Let's see again. He's outside.
Yes. It's an indirect free kick. He's outside the box. Smart boy. And he just picks
He's
it up.
trying to play smart. He's not a smart boy.
Picks it up quickly.
He's trying to play smart.
But then he kept on the flow for some time. If I were him,
Right there. He's going to pull it back quick.
now at that time, 4, 5, 6 seconds on the floor, you can't be waiting. You want to outsmart the referee. So your timing should be as good as you know.
It's a dangerous free kick.
A header. Monserrato will defend and they transition here, and it's intercepted and going to touch. Yeah, it's easy to say, Ben, we having a good game, except for the fact that Famanta is ahead of Monta.
Yeah.
And I think she's in search for first victory, and could be for the first time in history of the county mean that a female coach record a win. So if it ends the days, it's a historical night for Famanta and for the National County Sports Meet.
Nice one. At least we have a female on records to have coached in the National County Sports Meet men's version. Famanta Dine is the first, and she's going to go into the history books, man.
Yeah. That's Ayeti.
It's a Yangbe. And don't forget, Famanta is also a CAF football instructor.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's a coach educator, so to speak.
Exactly.
Yes. And
She's been around football for some time.
yes.
Both as a player and as a coach. And I'm an instructor.
Yeah. Now.
That's wonderful.
Yes. Sure. You got to grow. You got to add some spice to your life, and everything is a learning curve. You're growing along the way. You're learning. There are some things that won't be good, and I think that all through my football school, I'm told that football is the best teacher. The game will teach you. Yes. 33 minutes gone. Monserrato will fight back. They picked it up on that occasion, but Barca, they are the ones who are chasing this game. It's a long ball forward. Moses Camara controls on his head, and it goes to the goalkeeper. And Monserrato will build up from the back. It's a long ball from Ayete.
Ayete good at playing those long balls, looking for the forward run of its striker. He's just looking to play the ball behind the back four. Okay, sometimes he's successful in doing so, but Barca, they have to fashion something. They have to come forward. That was Sabuaka on the ball. He's still exchanging passes with his defensive partner. And you have to push the ball forward quick.
Yeah, they have to go forward.
And over 30 seconds or so, they just cross over in the Monserrato half.
Yeah, too much time, you know. And the slower you are to transition, sometimes, you know, you want to transition very fast to catch your opponents on the way. But if you become too slow, it gives time for your opponents to reconstruct or to reorganize that defensive setup.
Obviously,
and make life difficult for you.
Obviously, they are going to settle down. And once they settle down, to break them is difficult.
It's difficult.
So you have to be quick.
Barca coming forward then. Monserrato, Moses Camara, as always. Trust me, he's a strong defender. Plays for Gardner VFC. Grand Barca. A low floater ball. Dragged on the flow, interceptor, and he allows that to go into touch.
I tell you know what, that's for me too low a cross.
Yes,
I love to see crosses, you know, especially when players are kind of in the box. I love to see crosses floating instead of playing angle ball. It's too low. In a jam traffic, it's better you play the ball, you know, overhead.
The Monserrato Barca presses, and the referee sounds his whistle. It's an infringement. Free kick, long ball into the half of Grand Barca County.
Oh, he's done well to keep it in play.
Yes.
But when they found a red shirt of Barca.
Grand Barca County across the halfway mark. Deep into Monserrato's half, still keeping possession. Lay to the flow. It's troubling. Laid up. And this.
That was good for
Well, it's intercepted. Still looking for chance into that Monserrato half. A left footer ball. Tio Ioma. Well controlled. Kept to the flow. Well, I thought he was touched. Yes.
But
it's a bit of trick on him.
See you on the floor there.
See he was touched.
He produced a lovely cross on the left-hand side. And Barca, Monserrato, we had a defender here were through Ayete Yangbe. He's not happy.
No, he's not. Yeah, this is a nice flick on here. It's squared outside. And then at this point in time, he's moving into an acute angle. So his teammates should be sitting just on the edge of that 6-yard box or just a little bit outside to be able to hit the ball when it comes outside. But again, you need to remind players that when we move into this position, this is where you are to be. Yeah.
Injury concern. We're 7 minutes short of the first half whistle. I don't know how much of add-on time we're going to play.
Well, don't know yet. The referee will have to make a decision.
Not for long, he picks himself up.
Yep. He's back on his feet, and it's good for us. Almost on the 40th minute mark. A much lively and active, much more with some intensity. Throw in. It's Monserrato looking for a second chance, but they are dispossessed. A foul committed. So it's Monserrato in possession. Yeah.
That's Wyatt Morgan.
Yeah, whose mother is in the dugout. It's a good pass. How did he lose it?
Let him down.
Yes, let them by his first touch on that occasion. So talking about Wyatt Morgan, he's been coached by his mother, who is in the dugout for Matadine, and they are Monserrato coming forward by this game.
Must see another yellow card.
Yeah, a yellow card maybe.
Who's he going to go to?
Yeah, I don't think it's a high intensity game anyway.
It looks the number 8.
Intensity? We okay? I mean, is there a game that is alive?
Yes, indeed, it is a game. I love the fact that the two counties are playing, but there are unconfirmed reports coming in that the Ministry of Youth and Sports will keenly observe and look into the Margibi and Grand Crew County result. So probably it could be because of that you see Monserrato is chasing Basel chasing Monserrato. Nobody know what could be the outcome of it, but I have seen several journalists that started reporting already that the Ministry will launch an investigation into the match play between Margibi versus Grand Crew. Who knows?
Right.
And we on the microphone need to also launch an investigation while the organizers, including the Ministry of Youth and Sport and Internal Affairs, will schedule 10 round of matches to be played separately. That needs an investigation too.
Yeah, I mean, in my mind, they needed to play these games simultaneously, and I said this over and over, even before we started today. The best way you can have good results, good games, is when these games are played simultaneously. Somebody argue it would have been the same thing, but the real truth is, it would have been better had we done it simultaneously.
Yeah. Confirmation of Clarence Salit being booked, number 8 for Monserrato.
So it is Passer transitioning. Aite goes to his goalkeeper and he fumbles on this, almost give it away. Almost. And imagine how much his colleagues would have emotionally reacted to him.
So there's a news source that is reporting that Kennedy Moulton, I think the chairman of the organizing committee, has raised concern over the manner and form in which Greg Crew and Mark Gibby drew 0-0 in the first game.
Yeah, so concerns there from the Ministry of Youth and Sports about the way manner and form the conduct of the game between Green Crew and Margibi County, but the truth is, what did they expect? Yeah, that's my question. What did they expect? You know, in a match where the two teams have qualified already, what sort of intensity did they expect? If they decided to play it separately, play those games separately. If we play this game simultaneously, I think there wouldn't have been this mentality about, you know, the thing is that game is done and dusted. Why this one is playing? So you sense in your head it's done and dusted. I mean, we can just do. So if we had this game playing and that other game playing at the same time, maybe something would have changed.
Exactly.
Yeah. And so, zoom on there for you. One nil, just a minute of added time. And there goes the final whistle.
Yeah.
And the question is, if the ministry launches an investigation, then what is going to change? What will change?
Nothing changes. They are only going to sanction the other counties or the two counties involved. But my thing is that the ministry aided and abetted the decision of these counties. Period.
I think there might be a changes if only the investigation go against both counties, because according to the rules, Article XRV matters. Okay, that's Rule 27.0. Is it matters not provided for further under the rules and regulations shall be decided by the organizing committee. For example, the ruling involving Lofa and Kidman was decided by the organizer of the competition, because Rule 27.0 gave the chairman the power to say, okay, bang, I choose you over Tio, or I choose Tio over you. So it could be, okay, Margibi and Grand Crew disqualify, Montserrato, Grand Bassa advance to the semi-finals, and then based on the result of tonight, they will decide who finishes first and who finishes second. If only the investigation goes against these two companies.
Today, from where I sit as a commentator and as a coach, what evidence do I have? What evidence do we have to agree that the match was fixed, the match was compromised? What do we have?
I basically think that at times, like the case involving Juventus in 2002 in the Italy Serie A, evidence was discovered from the way the match was played and the chances created that were misused by these players. Like if you look at it, the match here between Margibi and Grand Crew, there were no shot off and on target. There were no corner kicks. There were no save by the goalkeeper. There were no ball possession by the two teams.
Nobody picked up any yellow card.
Nobody pick a yellow card. So I think it's clear that someone could say yes. They could say, okay, then we watched the match Intersport provided full coverage. Let's go back to the video. Let's sit and witness the match. From the look of things, the way we're done, we can say, okay, yes, how would this? We know how Margibi play. Margibi play over a much intensity, right? They are a team that want to keep pushing, that want to get a goal. And Grand Coutu, likewise, you saw how they play Barca. Now, if you compare that Barca match to the way in which they play Margibi, I think that was 100% difference.
So here is where I stand. Ben and Edwin, given the political nature of this tournament, nothing is going to change.
That's what affects them all
Take
the
my
time.
words to the bank. Take my words to the bank. Nothing is going to change. Grand Crew and Margibi are sailing to the semi-finals.
You could say that I could agree and I could also disagree, because if you talk about the political nature of this tournament, right, the Ministry of Internal Affairs is being controlled by a son of Norfolk County. The Youth and Sport Ministry is being controlled by a son of Norfolk County. The country being controlled by a son of Norfolk County. Here come Norfolk County still losses the protest that they took an appeal for and won the appeal.
It's glaring. Those were on the basis of team vetting, players vetting, which was not done, right? In this case, two teams go to a game and decide not to score a goal and decide not to shoot on target. What are you going to say? Are you going to tell me the coaches agree that the players should not shoot on target? Anyway, deliberately circumventing the loss of the game, maybe. And then, is that what we're going to say? Okay, so yeah, maybe it's gonna ring some bell to me that the coaches deliberately decided to circumvent the loss of the game or the principles of the game. Yeah, circumvent the principles of the game, which says that every team, normally every team must create goals, they must shoot on target, there should be yellow cards, they must commit fouls, the intensity of the game, there should be transitions, defending, all of that. We didn't see the sense and the quality in that game. But let's look forward, let's hope it's going to happen. We're going to take a break for the first time. When we come back, we'll continue with the second half.
Anyone say Nibakande off the pitch and war in the stands, Nibakande formation.
Welcome back. Start of the second half, 1-0 Montserrat lead. Barca we at least play almost minute in the second half. There was one Barca change. Number 14, Daniel Wama, was introduced right at the start of the second half. There's a long attacking throw. Headed away by Barca. They don't have the line clear properly yet. But they can now try to bring the ball forward. Barca trailing. PDL. Seal. Blocked. An orange shot of Montserrat. They're trying to break away Montserrat. Can he keep it in play? Yes, he does. Inside the post, he goes across. It should be 2-0. And it is 2-0, Tio.
Yeah, it is 2-0. Famata Dean gets her first win. It looks as if she's on the verge of getting her first win as a coach in the dugout for Montserrat County. Well, for the record's sake,
Prince with the second Montserrat goal. 1 goal for him, 2 for Montserrat. That's our trade 2-0. But you have to give credit to this youngster on the ball. He continued his run for his own half, skips away from Zion, cut the ball back, nice finish.
yeah, Montserrat County, good game for them. And I said it's a young team then, I think the intensity is good. They are doing well. Oh, they're going to get a third. Oh, wow.
Should have done better. If it stays like they ends up in a Montserrat win, that will be reprieve for them. But by every standard of Montserrat, this was a poor campaign for them.
A very poor campaign for them. Nimba. It's been a bad season. Barca rather. It's been a bad season for them. Then we're hearing that Krenkri and Magidi are fined. It's been rumored they are fined for poor display on the afternoon earlier on. We don't know how authentic is that information. We're trying to still investigate. We're trying to get you more details about that.
Yeah, but for me, if the ministry or the organizers can establish that there was a shenanigan in that match, for me, I will do do more than fine. Disqualification of both of the teams from the county meet and fine them as well. And I know they normally will not pay the fine because no county will come up with this and will pay the fine. So the way you can do it is next county meet the preparation fund, you talk the money from there.
Yes.
You cut the fine from there. Yeah. That's how you do it. Minutes after the restart, early goal for Montserrato, giving them a 20 advantage. Yellow card there to Samboka of Basel. That yellow card just compounding Basel's misery. Yesterday, a similar situation with Ezekiel Lendo.
Yes, and
pulled down, he upended
Ralph Weir.
Yeah. And we should be consistent with our action as referees. This is a yellow card today. Yesterday wasn't a yellow.
Well, he's not the same referee. I mean, the referee on the night had his own interpretation. So, yeah, I agree with you. The law should be the law. But again, that was a different referee. Take a look at this.
There is the kid again breaking away. Okay, that was the second goal.
Yeah.
He did so well. He did so well.
Laid it across the face of post.
It was a nice
Tia Yuma is the one hopping off the pitch. Yeah, I think he's come to the end of his journey in the National County Sports Meet. If I were the coach, I would give him some time to rest and look forward to another player coming to complete his journey for him. There are 2-0 down here at Grand Bassa, and Famanta Dean is the one
orchestrating.
Yeah, the onslaught against Muta Fofana.
I knew this was going to be very serious. Once they fall from Muta.
Yeah, so maybe I'm too harsh. It's 2-0. I shouldn't say onslaught, but
she's orchestrating something.
Yeah, orchestrating a clear-cut defeat against.
Undermine of this victory or this proposed victory.
So of the coaches list, you can say she's I don't know what that is. You can say Mino. She's Montserrato County are not the Minos of this competition. The coaching list for Manta is the unexpected coach to do the surprise, to put a surprise.
At this level, she will be inexperienced.
Yes, that's what I mean. You know, you think she's not experienced, and so
dealing with boys or men.
Yeah, men in the men's world, and that's what I'm talking about. Floater inside the box. But trust me, next time she'll be more experienced. She would have learned from this. And there are mistakes she made on her debut she won't make next time. And that's what football is all about, you know. These boys will play better football next time. They're still young. I hope they're going to keep this team. George Ngale. Next time, it's a good save. Excellent. Yeah, he's got massive profile, Ben. That goalkeeper for you, Grand Bassa. Yeah. And did I tell you that he made his debut with the men's under 20 national team recently in Sierra Leone?
Not exactly.
Yeah, he did. He was with the team that went to Sierra Leone recently. For the first time, I saw a Liberian under 20 team scoring 9 goals in 2 games.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, so
that's very attacking team.
yes. Again, we were playing against a club team, so but then.
Which level? Club, first division?
Yeah, first division team.
But that's
yes, yeah,
first
there's
division.
Kings Park Rangers in Sierra Leone, and scoring 9 goals and conceding none. I think it was a big plus. The coach has decided to kind of develop a pool of players, under 20 players, from whence he can, choose whenever he wants to. So we are still spread out, looking around for a few players, but in the meantime, it's Montserrado down that side still causing havoc for Grand Bassa County. Tionyama is back. I thought he would have rested, but the coach is keeping him on. Grand Bassa County are launching an attack. They are dispossessed. They still get possession. Cross, and he lies to the floor.
Challenge.
Good sliding tackle. Montserrado.
Why Morgan?
Wahi. Yeah, they do well. Montserrado, he keeps it on his left foot, and it's good football from Montserrado. It has to be a yellow card there. It's a yellow card, is it?
Yeah, there will be a yellow. It should be a red. Is that a red card?
It looks as if it is a red card.
Second yellow.
Oh my word. It is a red.
Red card for Montserrado. Red card for Montserrado. And we
yes,
less than an
it's
hour.
a silly tackle. Very, very silly. Very cynical. Very, very unprofessional. Take a look at that. I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about that incident that just occurred.
Alvin Dennis is injured. This is number 7 for Morton Seyo. And then Bassa still making more substitution. Number 22 will come on as well. But Bassa are reduced to 10. They are up 2 goals, but they are reduced to 10.
continue, Ben. So did we see a red card then?
Yeah,
Was there a yellow?
that was a red. I saw the red coming up.
Yeah, I thought the referee had his hand in his pocket. So Moses Kamara, it's a free kick, long ball forward. Grandmaster will come forward. Abakai swing.
Monserrato reduced to 10.
Yeah, reduced to 10.
Yeah, reduced to 10 men.
Yeah, a red card for Monserrato. And that was the incident which took place before those substitutions were made on that side. Yeah, I think he stepped on the Grand Bassa player. Monserrato launching Abakai swim. They're coming forward, I think.
Well, the Nima, that's Monserrato defense have it clear easily. But the play was stopped.
So
Well, Ali Keita has been introduced on the other end.
throw into Grand Bassa here, and it's close. Bassa looking for a chance here. Header, Grand Bassa into the box, looking for something, and it's saved by the goalkeeper.
Comfortably at the near post.
Yeah. Intercepted. Grand Bassa. They didn't really have a good time in this competition, Grand Bassa. A header. Aite into the arms of his goalkeeper. Bazi. Oh, he lost it on that occasion.
chattering in the background, you hear the surprise news that just broke. And I don't know, I think I was just saying, it's sports related because we've been chattering about it. That Kevin Sidney
And it's breaking news.
appointed.
Liberia Bleacher Sports is reporting that Kevin Sidney
coach.
is heading to Leicester as the next head coach after we last saw Wubeti Abate in charge of, I say 3 games or 6 games. And the Ethiopian has left and he's headed to Sudan, where he's now coaching Jamos, a team that has contracted the services of Jibe Konen, according to the information I gather.
Okay.
Not only that, Sebastian Tikla also, and it's been rumored still need to be authenticated that Daniel To and Ayo Vayakana will be heading to Sudan also.
Wow.
Yeah, so you can quote into our sports. We gathering these informations and in the meantime on the pitch there. It's Monserrato in the lead by 2-0. Yeah, they are launching away from that side. Grand Bassa County will have to defend again. It's too wide from each other, those attackers. And now they come close. George Changale is looking for his rifle, dispossessed. And Grand Bassa will transition. They've been trying, but Monserrato County are defending very well. It's a foul.
Almost like a wrestling competition.
There it is. When you have a chance to go against your professor, that's what happens. Manta Dean against Muta Fofana. Bassa. Cross anticipated, headed by Moses Camara, and the pressure will be sustained on Monserrato County. And looking for that little space to find something on target. Struck, and it's a splendor of a goal.
Wow.
It is fantastic. Maybe 27, 28 meters away from goal. Well control. And he splashes the ball with his right foot, and they beat the Monserrato County goalkeeper. Grand Bassa brings something back into this game. 2-1 at the SKD.
Wonderful goal. You will not see the quality of a goal like that for a long period of time.
Yes. Elijah, 2-1 at the SKD.
Yeah, it is. That's how to fight back. There's much to talk about. Can they come back? That's the issue here now. The last got defeated in the exhibition match for the floating light here at the SKD. Can they make a comeback?
Well, that's a brilliant goal with about a quarter of the game left. Well, 2-1. This game on Bassa. And Monserrato reduced to 10 men. Monserrato reduced to 10 men, and they are being pegged back. 2-1 to them. We still have plenty of time, 20 minutes plus added on time. A brilliant, brilliant goal to half the deficit. Now Monserrato are hanging on. before that, George Jangari had a good chance to try to triple Monserrato's lead, but he was looking for that famous right foot until he was robbed of possession on the edge of the penalty. But here he is again, Jangari.
Yes.
How did he miscue entirely?
Yes. Position on that occasion, and the transition is here.
Quickly.
Basel, the transition. We got some energy in this game. Too much of that. Graham Basel looking for some opportunity to putting up a brave fight. Moses Kamara will clear. It's another one. Arbor swing. It is an ambitious strike from Arbor Kai swing. To no one in particular. He's looking for in the roof or the net of the Monserrate County goal. And Famata Kamara and the boys, Famata Din rather, and her boys are leading here. It was Moses Kamara who I actually wanted to talk about. He's done a great job for Monserrate County. She has a very young team for Matadin, and maybe she's gonna need to keep this team alive. Yeah, it was a super strike. How come he went with his left hand? What happened
Some
to
say
the right?
go with your left to your right, it covers most spine. That's what I learned before.
Yeah, but then, and I think that's why he didn't get that one. Now, take a look at this. He has less space. I need to see that again. I need to see that again. Okay. From this angle, no.
Wow.
How is he not going with his right hand then? How is he not going with his right hand? Again, so yeah, so yeah, it's a beautiful goal. The strike was good, but the goalkeeper
he couldn't help it.
Well,
he was completely beaten. He was beaten completely too.
Yeah, I think he was late. He was arriving late. Yeah, he was arriving late.
He was late.
Which is true. So, Taros will come on. Taros.
21 is Why Morgan is out.
Yeah.
22.
I think he did some great service to his mother, and it's time to Daros Lamin is in. Yeah, Moses Kamara's long ball forward, and we got a little over 15 minutes.
Yeah.
To end it all here in the quarterfinals. Basel looking for an equalizer here. Keeping the pressure alive. It's showing some intent. Laid across, intercepted.
Yeah,
And Monserrate will transition now. And they've got some space. It's on. Basel versus Monserrato here at the SKD. Monserrato looking for space down that side.
So far.
Is it George Jangale on the floor? The athletic George Jangale. So the game will come to a momentary standstill.
And the center referee will have to go to wash, and the player lying on the floor. That's the goalkeeper of Monserrato County. They are in the lead. 30 minutes plus added time to go. I think they're just playing for formality.
We are still patiently waiting for this free kick because the goalkeeper was being treated on the opposite end while we get prepared for this Monserrato free kick on the edge of the, that's on the red edge of the Basel penalty area. Ayeti Yengbe is inside the penalty area. The two Monserrato players are there. The other is lurking towards the back post.
That's Ivan Cordy.
Foul was a decision.
Yeah, that was a foul. Great one for the Tibet Football Academy forward Ivan Cordy. He goes by the name Tao.
Also coming closer, Ugo Larson. Wow.
He's,
Over the top.
he's frustrated with that failed expectation. I'm seeing the goalkeeper of Monserrato County wanted to manage the game.
Montserrat is still hanging on.
Oh,
But the flag was up. 9 minutes plus out on time.
The presence, the Senator of Montserrado County, Sadhari Joseph is here, and also the Senator of Grand Bassa County, Besson Gafiri, still here at the VIP. So corner kick advantage for Grand Bassa County.
There's still time for Igor Lazo.
Bidel is looking forward and got across again.
So what about?
I'm seeing Eric Rabon, former head coach of Sabera FC, technical director of NPA Angles. He's one of the coaches for Montserrado counties in the stand. Feed is going fine, header on by Aitid, the captain. They got a cross throwing advantage for Grand Bassa. It's looking back to Abba Swan. The Swan will take a strike.
Behind for a corner.
Yeah,
They took a deflection behind for a corner.
it's the corner. He's still trying to do something, and that one got feeble.
The corner comes to nothing.
Six minutes to go to end the final knockout stage or the quarter-final stage of the National County Sports Meet. And all eyes are now focused towards the semi-final stage. Would that be might give it against Nimba and Grand Cape Mount? We play Grand Crew County. Something to fight for. Grand Crew wanting to level with with Nimba County in terms of winning the trophy. And Neymar wanting to double the lead against Grand Crews. Now Arvin Cord is on the far right. You have it collected in the bars, and this is it now. Collected now. Bassa.
It's not a bad move, Elijah. I think he just didn't get it good, getting it right. But I think it's a good one.
It's got power. Still got power. Looking for Arvin Cordy. Taken away, and Grand Bassa get hold of it in the middle of the park. Yet to make decision, look for Bides and Bidel. Doesn't reach him well. It's now George Jangale looking very wide. Wasted giveaway to Grand Bassa counted. It's Abba Swan, the heavy 11 man. It's Bides and Bidel. Found his teammate clevered it. The man went the 7th shot, couple of steps over. Yet to make decision. It's taking again.
They took a deflection behind for a corner. But Arvin Cody has been a good addition since coming as a second half substitute. Then he's there trying to bamboozle a couple of orange shirt inside that right channel. He cuts the ball back, flashing drive, takes a deflection behind for a corner.
And that player from Montserrado County.
injury concern for Monserrato. Remember, they are down to 10 men. It's currently 10 against 11. If they lose, any player now will be 10 against 11 against 9. Elijah Monserrato down to 9 men. One of their players have gone out.
Temporarily, they are down to 9 men. Taking wide again. It have it. It's offside.
The flag was up.
That's an offside.
They won't come correct decision from the AR.
Yeah, it is. He stood up for a couple of times. And the AR raised the flag. From an offside. I think that was a good decision there.
Correct decision.
There it is on your screen.
He was offside.
Yeah, he was waiting on it. And God Power looking now for Ivan Cody. Having a look wide for George Jangali. And Jangali is there yet to make decision. Let's go fight. Not careful.
Yeah, you should put a curling on that one now. At one moment you drive outside, and the next time you should be curling the ball on, but he's still hitting the ball outside. The technique's not a good one.
Not a good one. Monserrato, Gwembasa, final quarterfinal match on the National County Sports Meet 2025-2026 season. Bidel now for Gwembasa County. We look deep. And got across again.
Basa still threatening.
Yeah.
I mean, he wants to force an equalizer.
And Monserrato remains saved from the threat of Gwembasa.
Bidel with the cross. We're going to have 3 minutes of our own time, Elijah.
3 minutes of our own time.
The Monserrato goalkeeper goes to ground again.
Wanting to have a meeting, but the center referee yet.
Don't forget, they are still playing with 9 players on the pitch.
If
the goalkeeper stays, or it's going to be 8. But I think this is to replace the player who left the pitch, who left on the stretcher. I don't know, the ball has gone also before. Why that substitution wasn't made?
I've got 90 minutes of play inside the SKD. Now still Monserrato 2, Gwembasa 1. Captain of the team, Aboswen, won the best defender of the season in the Liberia Football Association First Division League 2024-2025 season. He played for Heaven 11, ended up in the 2024-2025 season as the runner-up to FC Fasel, won the championship. is now the captain of Grand Bassa County, Aboswan.
We are in the second minute of 3 minutes of our own time. I don't know how much time will be added on.
I think the center referee have the official time now.
Yeah, by our watch, nearly 2 minutes have been consumed. Yellow card for Aboswan. The goalkeeper will not end this game. I think there will be a change. Do Monserrado have a substitution slot? Do they still have a slot to change? The goalkeeper has been stretched off. Recall they were down to 9 men following injury to one of their players. Now the goalkeeper has joined in.
I've seen some form of sportsmanship from Bidas and Bidel and from Matadine. The whereby for Grand Bassa County is having some friendly conversation with Matadine, the head coach
I saw that
of Monserrado County. Isn't that sports? It should happen everywhere.
3 minutes of our time is up, but we know that we are not being played in all of the 3 minutes of our own time.
And Ivan Corley goes to the ground again. And that's for Matadine on your screen. And they are still playing to 9 men. Monserrado with the orange shite.
We're in the other time right now, Elijah.
I wonder what they are saying, the center referee and the captain of Grand Bassa. So the defensive midfielder of Monserrado County, goal power is there as well. And we'll have the substitution of goalkeeper.
So there is a change. The goalkeeper will be replaced. Enoch Water, the Monserrado goalkeeper, will be replaced by his deputy. But they still have one player who linked or injured Monserrado. So if they don't get that player back, they will be playing with 9 men. And I still believe we have like 5 minutes to play. We're into the 6 minutes of added on time. So we are playing 3 minutes of added time in added time.
Yeah.
The referee will restart play with a drop ball. Monserrado are hanging on Bassa Trail with 2 men advantage. I see George Jangari almost have been reverted to center half. But his height is important on this occasion for Monserrado. Free kick.
For Bassa.
Yes, Walker. He wants to take it quickly. He's been told to push the ball back right in front of the... Oh!
And go out of play. Yeah.
We are playing 7 minutes of added on time.
Another record set on Gwen Bassa by Famata D. It's like she knows how to play Bassa.
The game is not over, Elijah.
Just 8 minutes to go.
Still plenty of time because we didn't play the entire of the added on time. And most rather are reduced to 9 men. They've been forced to play with 9 men because I think one of the players got injured and has to return. So it's 11 against 9, and the 9 men of Monserrato lead Bassa 2-1. Ayeti clears on the second attempt. There's plenty of possession for Bassa for the moment.
It's looking very wide. Connected.
Yeah.
Is his first grab?
There's his first touch of the ball.
Yeah.
And it's a save, a catch that relieves. He's too fast. As a goalkeeper, he's too fast. Oh,
What is
mix
that?
up. Inside the Bassa half between the goalkeeper and the center half, but they managed to survive. Yesterday, last game between Neymar and Cape Mount, we played exact 100 minutes.
Yeah.
Today we are inching closer to that. So we are into the 6 minutes of added on time. 6 minutes of added time in added time. Montserrat are still hanging on. The lead narrated by 2-1. Larger. That's George Angadi.
Yeah.
He doesn't get the throw. Yeah. Respect more from Bassa at about this time. I mean, this should have created a clear-cut chance. They were able to do so against a 9 men of Monserrato. The referee has given it.
Says the ref.
No, he doesn't give a penalty.
Yeah, I'm seeing the players of Bassa agitating for a penalty.
They mobbed the referee in protest that I think they deserve a penalty. But the referee is in key. I think he's given a corner instead. Yeah, he's given a throw-in instead.
Yeah, it's true in
Let's
advantage
see again.
to that was just
too
weak.
soft. That's too soft.
Yeah.
He went down too easily. Brave defending. 100 minutes on the clock, and Monserrato have won Grand Bassa about 2-1 in a game in which they were playing for Proud. And from out that day, it's if you like a former mentor, Muta Fofana 2-1. I didn't see that in some of the over them.
A game of former spouses. And
Until says what he says.
Former spouse would be.
yeah, and I'm quoting Ben. He did say that earlier on. They were spouse. If you retrospect, they were. I think, Fomata has proven a point fantastic game. I'm proud of her. It's a great game, great game on the night. She's won her first game in the county made. It's a debut. It's still a learning curve for her. But kudos to Famanta. For Muta, he has to go back to the drawing board, reorganize himself and see whether he's going to be back next season in a different fashion. But Barca are out, Montserrat are also out.
And we still did not see that handshake between the two coaches.
Famanta was unable to meet Muta, but rather her deputies. That's
The deputies had a handshake. I saw the deputies.
Eric Ramos.
Handshake with Muta.
Jericho. They have a handshake with
Well, so guys, it's been quiet of football. Not much we saw. We saw on two teams that didn't play much. Later on, Montserrat Basel sorted it out on the night. It is Basel who won it, who lost it by 2-1. Montserrat won it on the night. Fantastic game to both teams. Big thank you to all of you from my end, Team Fellas Sugar. I'd like to say thanks for being there.
That's how time we've got to be here, even hearing from Elijah and Theo. We're back here on Wednesday with the two semi-finals, and then the final will be, or the grand final will be on Sunday, on the 18th of this month, January. The same day they will have the AFCON, the African Cup of Nations final. Until then, keep watching the best television sports network in Liberia, India Sports. Many thanks to everyone, member of the commentary team, Theophilus Jacob, Edwin Batafoyen, Elijah Pine, the guys at Control, Julius, Clarence, just everyone, the guys on camera, Sila, Theo, all my boys. We're back here on Wednesday. In the end, big shout out to CEO himself. Peace out, brothers. Bye-bye.